Hello and welcome to week 5. Thank you for completing your assignment last week to turn in your rubric example. I will get those graded and get you some feedback. I also wanted to share that if you have questions about your quizzes, I've posted individual feedback, but I'm not exactly sure where that shows up for you. It may be posted in the grades. If you click on your grade, you can see it. But if you're unable to view it for some reason, then just shoot me an email and I will reply to you with your individual feedback from your quizzes. We'll be taking another quiz in a couple of weeks, so I don't ever have a problem sharing that if you're unable to see it for some reason. So anyway, this week is the technology assessment. It'll be a way to kind of start reviewing some of the different types of assessments that we've learned and give you a chance to practice making your own assessments using technology. So here in the week 5 folder, make sure that you have read through the supplemental reading. If you haven't, it does introduce technology and some of the great things about technology, ways that we can use it as educators. And then this is the thing that you need to work through for this week. So this is the assignment, and I want you to read through that in detail. It just kind of describes the purpose. We, as educators, use a lot of technology in the classroom, and I want you to get some practice with that. So you're going to choose 2 different types of assessments. And so in chapters 5 to 10, we learn about selected response, constructed response, portfolio, performance, and affective, which we haven't gotten to quite yet. And so choose 2 of them and then make assessments for them. You only need to include a couple of questions just to demonstrate that you can use the technology, so you don't have to make a 20-item assessment or anything like that. But choose 2 different types, and then what you will do is you will make the types of technology. Please use the rubric to look at it. Make sure that you can demonstrate your knowledge, of how to use the assessment, creating different items. And then you also need to make sure, check spelling and grammar, make sure that your questions or instructions make sense, because you'll lose points for that. And then also be sure you're going to have an opportunity to post some peer response to it. So if you go back here and look, these are the modules that you'll work through that Mrs. Moore, our technology expert, has set up for you. So there's Flipgrid, there's Google Forms, there's Kahoot. So look through these to just kind of learn and practice and play around with some of these different kinds of assessments. You are welcome to use other assessments that you may be familiar with or know about. And then by Thursday, so this Thursday is the 26th, I want you to post your examples here in this Google folder. So if you click on this link, you'll have the ability to upload, say maybe a Google Doc or a Word doc or a PDF that has links to your assessments. Just make sure that your links work. And, sometimes if you post a link, you may have to sign in. So make sure that there are links for students so that your peers can review them. So post them there on Thursday. Be sure to label them with your name so that you get credit for it. Title the document with your name or something. And then this is the link for the peer editing. I think in the document it says peer grade, but we're going to do a Google form instead. And so if you click on this, you need to do 2 of these by Sunday. And as I start getting some of those, I will send them to you just to give you some feedback on what people have said, maybe good things, bad things about your assessment. So this needs to be completed by this Sunday. And then after you've gotten some peer feedback and after you have had a chance to look at your classmates, maybe you want to make changes, and then you do need to post your final technology assessment into the Dropbox by Sunday. And again, this is going to be like probably a document with links in it, or a QR code if you use Flipgrid. So if you have questions while working on this, let me know. But most of all, just make sure that you have that your links are working and effective. So hope that you all have a good week, and I look forward to seeing your assessments.